Deep within the dense rainforests of Costa Rica, nestled amongst the rolling hills and vibrant foliage, lies an enigma that has baffled archaeologists, anthropologists, and geologists for centuries. The mystery of the stone spheres. These aren't natural formations. They are meticulously crafted spheres, ranging in size from a few inches to over 8 feet in diameter, and composed primarily of gabbro, a dark, coarse-grained igneous rock. Over 400 of these spheres have been discovered in the Diqui Delta region, primarily in the southern Pacific zone of Costa Rica, although a few outliers exist further afield. The sheer number and concentration of these objects in such a relatively small area suggests a deliberate placement, hinting at a culture with advanced engineering and organizational capabilities. The question that echoes through the rainforest is simple yet profound. Who created these spheres? And what was their purpose? The story of the stone sphere's discovery is interwoven with the history of the region, a story that initially involved a degree of accidental revelation and, subsequently, deliberate investigation. For centuries, the indigenous people of the Diquis Delta, primarily the Chiriqui and Bronco groups, knew of the spheres, but attributed them to supernatural forces, often referring to them as las piedras locas, the crazy stone. European settlers and loggers, however, began to notice them in the 19th century, initially dismissing them as natural phenomena, possibly large concretionary formations. It was in the early 1900s that their artificial origin started to become apparent, largely due to the work of Alfred Percival Maud, a British archaeologist and diplomat. Maud, who served as the British vice consul in Costa Rica, meticulously documented numerous pre-Columbian sites throughout the country, including those containing the stone spheres. His detailed photographs and drawings, published in his book Bicentennial History of Costa Rica, brought the spheres to the attention of a wider audience and sparked initial scientific interest. However, it wasn't until the 1930s and 1940s that systematic archaeological investigations began, spearheaded by Samuel K. Lothrop, an American archaeologist from Harvard University. Lothrop's work, particularly his excavation and analysis of the spheres and surrounding areas, provided crucial insights into the cultural context and potential chronology of their creation. He established that the spheres were not naturally occurring and that they were associated with a complex pre-Columbian culture that flourished in the Diquis Delta between approximately 600 AD and 1500 AD. The culture responsible for the stone spheres is now commonly referred to as the Diquis Chiriqui, a designation that combines elements of the Chiriqui and Bronco groups and reflects the blending of traditions in the region. While the precise techniques used to create the spheres remain a subject of debate, several hypotheses have been proposed based on observations of the geology of the area and experimental replication. The most prevalent theory suggests that the spheres were quarried from gabbro outcrops found in the Cerro Blanco Mountains, located approximately 20 miles from the primary sphere concentration areas. The process likely involved using stone tools to detach large blocks of gabbro, then carefully shaping them into spherical forms through a combination of abrasion and hammering. Transporting these massive stones, some weighing several tons, across considerable distances presented a formidable engineering challenge. The prevailing hypothesis proposes that the spheres were moved using a combination of log rollers, inclined ramps, and potentially a network of waterways, utilizing the region's natural topography and resources. The positioning of the spheres, often in precise alignments with astronomical events or landscape features, suggests a deep understanding of celestial mechanics and environmental awareness. Some spheres are oriented to mark solstices and equinoxes, while others appear to be positioned in relation to prominent mountains or rivers, hinting at a symbolic or cosmological significance. By the word Diqui, a cosmological significance. The function of the stone spheres remains a tantalizing enigma. But several compelling theories have emerged based on archaeological evidence and ethnographic parallels. One prominent theory proposes that the spheres served as markers of territorial boundaries, signifying the domains of different clans or chiefdoms. The concentration of spheres in areas associated with elite residences and ceremonial centers further supports the notion of territorial demarcation. Another hypothesis suggests that the spheres represented social status or power, with larger and more perfectly formed spheres indicating higher rank or authority. The meticulous craftsmanship and significant effort required to create and transport the spheres would have been a testament to the skill and resources of the individual or group responsible. Some researchers propose that the spheres functioned as astronomical calendars or observatories, allowing the Dickies Cherokee people to track the movements of the sun, moon, and stars. The orientation of certain spheres with respect to celestial events, coupled with their potential use as sighting devices, lends credence to this theory. A more symbolic interpretation suggests that the spheres represented fertility, abundance, or the cyclical nature of life and death. The spherical shape itself may have been associated with the cosmos, representing the heavens or the earth, while their placement in specific locations may have signified connections to the spiritual realm. Recent research incorporating LiDAR, light detection and ranging, technology has revealed that many of the stone spheres are part of larger, complex archaeological landscapes that were previously hidden beneath the dense rainforest canopy. These discoveries have unveiled evidence of plazas, mounds, residential areas, and other structures associated with the sphere sites, providing a more comprehensive understanding of the Dickies Cherokee culture. The integration of the spheres into these broader landscapes suggests that they were not isolated objects, but rather integral components of a larger cultural and social system. The arrival of the Spanish in the 16th century brought an abrupt end to the Dickies Cherokee culture and the creation of new stone spheres. The Spanish conquest and subsequent introduction of European diseases decimated the indigenous population, leading to the collapse of their social and political structures. The few surviving Dickies Cherokee people were forcibly integrated into the Spanish colonial system, and the traditional practices associated with the stone spheres gradually disappeared. Today, the stone spheres of Costa Rica are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for their exceptional cultural significance and the enduring mystery they embody. Efforts are underway to preserve and protect these remarkable artifacts, ensuring that future generations can continue to marvel at their beauty and ponder the secrets of the Dickies Cherokee people. The stone spheres of Costa Rica remain a captivating testament to the ingenuity, skill, and cultural complexity of a little-known pre-Columbian civilization, inviting us to reflect on the enduring power of human creativity and the mysteries that continue to shape our world.